Adam Welker, owner here at Ideal Solutions Insurance. Ideal's been around for a little over 15 years. Originally my dad's agency, and I've been running it now for the last about year and a half. Instagram, I'd seen it a lot of times on Instagram. We do a few different things for leads and stuff like that. But we have a marketing agency that does that for us. And so, leads come through to our lead management system. We reach out to them and all that. So when I saw the Instagram ad, I saw that there was kind of something that can recapture some of those leads. And I mean, on a daily basis, I would say, some days we'll have anywhere from 100 to 500 leads come through, right? And we went from closing a fair amount of those to where it made sense, to now InsurGrid. I mean, we get anywhere from 10 to sometimes 20 in a day of people that put on, sometimes they don't go and complete it all the way through to where we get the deck pages, but a lot of people will go on and at least put on their driver's license numbers and that information that we can at least run those quotes for those people and recapture. But of course, the ones that do the deck pages makes it all the better. So we actually included in our link now on our lead management system. We'll send them a text message right away saying, thanks for filling out that insurance request, that quote request, right? And in that, we attach the InsurGrid link, and tons of people will just click right on it and put their information in there. Yeah, so like I said, we do a lot of our stuff through text. We find it's easier for people to respond to a text that they don't recognize the number than, of course, answering a phone call. So with that information right there, we can at least pull up a nice generic quote for them and run that. So we'll do that and then reach out to them, shoot them a text and say, hey, we ran that quote for you. From the original lead source, we get their vehicle information and all that. So we'll send them over a liability only and of course a $1,000 comp and collision quote, and send them a text, say here's the price for both of those, let us know if you're interested, and we'll get a lot of people that will respond to that. So even without the deck pages, InsurGrid is still able to capture some of that info we need to get some of that business that we normally wouldn't get. We wrote more business in January and February of this year than we did in all of last year.
Wow.
So in 2 months, we did more business of all of 2021. It's just saves time. Like I said, it recaptures interest of people that we just normally, all we would have is a phone number and a name and an address, right, from our lead source. Whereas it's capturing now that date of birth, the names, the driver's license numbers. So yeah, it really is, it's not just one thing. But I think the value speaks for itself in the fact that we've written more business in these last 2 months than we did in all of 2021. Because I watched those videos and I kind of just kept putting it off. I saw the value the very first time I saw it, and I put it off for months and months and months. And if only I would have done it last year. Well, if only. That's the biggest thing. It is so simple. So simple. It's a link. That's all it is. So you send them the link and you have their info. It's as easy as that. So there's, for the value that it brings, it's a no-brainer. You've got to use it. If you do home and auto, you've got to use it. I wish nobody used it, because then we could be the only ones using it, but obviously that's just not the case. So others have to, you guys want them all to use it, but we wish it was something that we could have solely to ourselves, but that's just not the way it works.